Welcome to the monthly mini for May 2025. I'm Sarah Lascano, and I'm an energy medicine practitioner and healer at RayZen Energy, where I help people recover their health and reclaim their lives. We're going to spend just a few minutes balancing your body and your mind in this month's mini. So let's jump in. Spring is an amazing time to spring forth. But spring is a time for things to start coming out and coming into physical reality, coming into our lives. And then in summer, there's energy for this to really fully shine and grow. So now is the time for these new fledglings to come forth. We're going to really balance the tendency, the human tendency that we often have to grip onto the present. Because when we are so attached to our view of our lives in the present, it's hard to be open to allowing newness to come in and manifest. And what that does is it limits our capacity for change, and it limits the opportunity that can actually come into our lives. Okay, so we want to balance this. In traditional Chinese medicine, this is a metal element, a lack of movement, a holding, rather than a going with the flow and a surrender and a trusting. And typically, in my experience, I find fear is the primary driver of this blocking, this resistance to change, this resistance to opening to new things coming in. Okay, there can be other blocks too, but we're going to hold this one first. So let's really scan your energy, your body, any place within you that might be so attached to the way things are subconsciously. Okay, this is a subconscious thing. Most of us would not choose to limit ourselves in any way. We subconsciously want to clear any energy that could be blocking this full surrender to allowing you to embrace newness of any kind. I always say in any area of your life, but it's really true in health, in professional, in finances, in relationship, even our growth. Maybe it's knowledge or advancement of your own knowledge and wisdom, any aspect. We're surveying where there might be sticky spots in your energy that are causing a gripping to the present, and really releasing that, letting that energy clear to align with an openness of allowing newness to come in. Now, there's always a little bit of anxiety or fear with newness because newness can be scary, but we're really opening to working through that because we need that moved so that we can embrace that next level. Okay, so common places where this is stored: the heart, the small intestine, the large intestine, the lungs. And I'm just going to also balance this intuition center, the third eye. It's also a place where our hormonal system is governed with the pituitary gland and the pineal gland. So we're holding all of this physiology and the energy, and we're clearing any fear, any unworthiness, any belief systems that life has to be hard or things can't change this quickly or easily, that you have to pay your dues. Any of these types of belief systems can hold energy that keeps us from just embracing opportunity as it comes energetically, not with our mind, but energetically. So we're just going to really open this up for you. Okay. Now, the next thing we want to open up is it can be easy. Okay, we mentioned that here a sec ago, but change can be easy. It can just fall in place with synchronicity, with opportunity. It doesn't need to be grueling. It doesn't need to be stressful. We don't need to suffer. We can just open and allow. And so we're going to hold that too. This idea, think of a waterfall, right? Water just flowing, or a creek. Maybe a waterfall's too harsh, but just imagine water flowing, the ocean waves moving. This is a gentle movement that can carry us forward It doesn't need to be hard or difficult. We don't need to get stuck in little eddies. We can just get to our destination with ease and flow. And so we're going to really open that to that. Now, many of us have history in our families, in our family history, even our immediate family, but also our family history, that things need to be hard, that we need to suffer, we need to earn what we have. We're going to open that up for you and let it go. This is outdated. It doesn't need to be any of those things. Opportunities can come to you with ease. And if you think back, I'm certain you could find some situation in your past where something just happened easily. So we're just going to hold that here. All right, great. We are out of time today, unfortunately. Sit with these ideas, allow this energy to move within you, and visualize embracing change and movement for positive outcomes as you move through this spring. If you enjoyed this session and would like to go deeper, head on over to my website, RayZenEnergy.com, where you can find all sorts of information and opportunities to support your body energetically. And until next month, have a wonderful month.